For the Giants, another Market Street parade is the dream, but a lot of things need to happen to make it a reality. First up is beating the Padres, a team that has proven to be a thorn in the Giants' side since the All-Star break. And tonight, these two NL West rivals face off in Game 2 of the series, and it's next.
A familiar place. It's AT Park as we get ready for Giants baseball Game 2 of this 3-game series, Giants and Padres. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Very disappointing loss last night for the Giants. The offense knows it, so they want to get back on track. This is a little bit of a different lineup for Bruce Bochy, but in order to get back on track, you need a good, solid start. And Albert Suarez is very capable of doing that.
Well, Albert Suarez has been very good, very consistent. Every time he goes out there, he does give this team a chance to win. The key for him tonight, start fast. You don't have to save it for anything, not with a 14-man bullpen. On the offensive side, get that leadoff hitter on base, something Giants could not do at all last night. It was the difference in the game. They need to set the table, and the guy who's leading every inning off, take it upon yourself, have that quality at bat, get yourself on base for your teammates.
All right, Buster Posey is at first base tonight with Trevor Brown doing the catching. All right, when we come back, we're going to go back to Willie Mays Plaza to listen to the fellas and an update right after this.
SDN Bay Area is brought to you by and Bay Area is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Taste the all-new Jack's Brewhouse Bacon Burger today at Jack in the Box. Limited time only at participating restaurants. And by Toyota, the full-line automaker with the longest-lasting vehicles in America. Toyota, let's go places.
Your San Francisco Giants are looking for a bounce-back win this evening. They take on the Padres for Game 2 of this 3-game series. Welcome back to our broadcast. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and you're well aware the Giants are in the midst of a playoff run. Every game very important, but we're going to break script tonight and talk about something that really is crucial, and that is raising awareness and funds for pediatric cancer. It's our healthy dose of goodness this evening. It is brought to you by Eric's Deli Cafe. Buster and Kristen Posey are leading the charge. September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. It's a cause close to their hearts, and today, iconic college basketball announcer Dick Vitale joined the Poseys in their quest. The three brought smiles and laughter to patients and families at UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital in San Francisco. Buster told me today he's proud to be a part of this effort and very grateful that Dickie V was able to take some time out of his busy schedule to join the Poseys and help make an impact. And you can find out more at BusterPoseyOfficial.com. Sometimes it is a little bit bigger than baseball. Buster gets it, and so do the Giants, and now it is time to play ball. Albert Suarez will be on the hill for your San Francisco Giants. You got Kruk and Kipe, you got lineups, you got first pitches all coming your way after these messages.
Ready for Giants baseball. Our game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 62 degrees here at the yard. Winds at 11 miles per hour. Humidity at 54%. It is clear and cool. And oh, by the way, the Yankees beat the Dodgers.
Hung you Yanks had a bib.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup for the San Diego Padres, who were victorious last night by a score of 4-0. It'll be John Jay in the leadoff spot, followed by Sardinus, and then Will Myers, who did not start in the game yesterday. He did get in as a pinch hitter. Myers will hit third. Then it'll be Solarte, and Solarte is their best hitter in this lineup right now. He's dangerous, followed by Schimpf and then Dickerson. Oswaldo Arcia is hitting the 7th spot. Then Derek Norris, who also did not start yesterday, he's hitting 8th. And then Clayton Richard will pitch, and he will hit 9th. You see Suarez as he gets ready to take the field.
Buster Posey going to be at first base tonight. Which I think he looks forward to.
And that's the Nationals are in extra innings. Maybe the Cubs and Cardinals are headed in that direction. Really not a lot at stake for the Nationals, but much at stake for the Mets as they're involved in the wild card race. I'm assuming that the Giants don't know what time this game actually starts.
Well, it starts when Mr. Suarez gets out there and takes the hill.
I don't think so, Mike. I think TV dictates things now.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that the big clock here is like 2 minutes late, and it's messing everything up.
And that's a problem.
They need to fix that. Because that's what the Giants players are going on.
What you need to do now is just put a big phone up there for people to see what time it is. Because right now is when we're supposed to say, and the pitch. And that's a call strike, and this game is underway.
Well, Albert Suarez taking the hill for the Giants. 26-year-old rookie going to make his 10th big league start. Suarez, 6'3", 235-pounder. 3-3 with a 4.37 ERA. And Buster Posey tonight, as we said, at first base, which means Trevor Brown will be putting down the signs for Suarez. Swingman, he's had 9 starts. This will be number 10, the 20th game that he's been in. 3-3 with a 4.37 ERA. Really has done a nice job. And what you get with Suarez is a fastball with 2 types of movement that goes low to mid 90s with velocities, more lows than mids. He's also got a slider, curveball, and a changeup. The only time he ever faced the Padres was in a relief situation. So they don't really have a lot of history against Albert Suarez. And let's take a look at the Giants defensively behind Suarez tonight, starting in the outfield from left to right. It's going to be Pagan, Hernandez, and Pence. Crawford, Adrianza, they'll be on the left side. Tomlinson and Posey on the right side. Trevor Brown, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs. Only one left-handed bat in the lineup tonight for the Giants, and that's Crawford at shortstop. Right now, it's time for our Nissan keys to the game, and as we mentioned, only one lefty in the bat in the lineup, and that's Crawford. The other 8 all right-handers, so we need noise from the right-handers. The Giants got shut out last night. Tonight, they need to do a better job offensively, and that starts with the leadoff man getting on base. That's last night. They were 0 for 9 in that category. Number 2, Suarez, aggressive early. This is a time of the year where you do not warm into a game. You get out of that bullpen and you get ready to go. Don't have to eat up innings. There's 14 men in the bullpen. Those are our Nissan keys to the game.
So here's John Jay to lead things off. And the first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's a high pop up down the left field line, and Pagan can't quite get through it. So we get started 2 minutes late. Jay hitting .293. And the 0-1 pitch to John Jay is in tight.
Albert Suarez likes that first base side of the rubber, and I mean, he's as far as you can go over to that first base side. I mean, half his foot is off the rubber.
Home plate umpire is Jerry Meals, and it's Blackney, Culpa, and Conroy first to third.
Jerry Meals, good umpire, very steady zone, very pitcher friendly. There are corners on both sides of the plate.
Hit out to Hernandez in center field, and this thing gets started on a fly ball to center field. And here's Sardinas. Sardinas hitting .233, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Played a role in the win last night. He had a couple of hits. And a call strike.
Giants last 6 games prior to this homestand were in Denver and Arizona. Not a lot of humidity. Last night it felt like they were playing in a sauna.
Hit on the ground, Buster Posey on the backhand.
So for Buster Posey, who's coming out of the squat and he's playing first base today, is that the kind of ground ball you want for your first opportunity?
Not bad. Move a little bit. Not routine, but certainly one that will get the blood going. He could win a Gold Glove over there if he played there all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he just makes the transition from catcher to first base look so easy, and it's not.
Will Myers hitting .258, 24 home runs, 80 driven in. As I mentioned, he did get in the game as a pinch hitter, and he walked last night. He takes wide, 2 balls and no strikes. Suarez making his 10th start. He's also had 10 relief appearances. And no.
Close. Could have been. And Will Myers will definitely pull the trigger. Green light. I mean, for the Padres, why not? All they're trying to do is ruin the party. That's their goal. And for Will Myers, who's sitting on 24 home runs, as you said, I mean, there's a big difference between 24 and 25.
Absolutely. Out of play.
Will Myers, first from April to June, I mean, he was on fire, and you can see the hot spots in his strike zones. From July through the mid of September, he has really cooled off. The only area that he's really covering is down and in.
Breaks his bat on the ground to Crawford. Tricky hop and a throw without a step. And a strong one at that, and that'll end the inning. Pagan, Tomlinson, Posey coming up. Here come the Giants, and the lineup for first Bochy will be Pagan, Tomlinson, and Buster Posey. Hunter Pence, the hottest of them all. You see what he's done during his 6-game hitting streak. Crawford, Hernandez, in Brown. Adrianza is going to hit 8th, and Albert Suarez 9th.
On the hill tonight for the San Diego Padres will be the veteran Clayton Richard. Take a look at what Clayton Richard has done this year between the Cubs and the Padres. A lot of times with the Cubs, he was in that bullpen. 2 and 3 with the 2.78 ERA. I mean, he is leading the league in ground ball average. And this has been one big thing since he's come back to the Padres, is they slowed his front side down a little bit and insisted he throw a few more sinkers, and he's putting the ball on the ground. He's doing a nice job. In his 12 career starts against the Giants, he's 6-5 with a 3.86 ERA. Richard in his 7th year at the big league level. He's a big guy, 6'5", 240.
Facing Angel Pagan, hitting at 276. And a strike. 10 home runs, 46 driven in for Pagan. And another strike. Really hardly any windup at all for Clayton Richard.
Well, for a guy 6'5", 240, he's really compact. He's got a very similar arm slot to that of Madison Bumgarner. It's a low 3/4 release, perhaps even a bit lower than Bumgarner. And he's got a little herky jerk. They slowed his front side down. This is our Exmo, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. And that little hitch at the back side of his motion as he's bringing his arm up into throwing position allows him to get gathered.
On the ground, foul.
Doug Kirk, our ball dude, making the play. This is what Clayton Richard's been throwing: a lot of fastballs and a lot of sinkers. Changeup, slider, cutter. The cutter just kind of let it, you know, he has one, but it's pretty much the changeup and the slider when he's going to go to a specialty pitch. But for the most part, look down and look sink.
Got him. Pagan better get out of there.
Stay in the game. Take a look at the defense the Padres will employ tonight, starting in their outfield from left to right. It'll be Dickerson, Jay, and Arcia. Arcia has the best arm out there. Sardinas Solarte will be on the left side of the infield. Schimpf and Myers on the right side. Derek Norris, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
There's Tomlinson. He gets a start.
Take a look at the pitch inside that cut right to the glove, and I think the way that it was caught by Derek Norris, he set that target off the plate, but he never moved his glove. That's what brought Jerry Meal to the strike. Did not make Angel Pagan happy.
Tomlinson hitting at 306. He's got 26 hits in 85 at bats. And he tries to check his swing. It's 1-2. Buster Posey to follow. Bottom of the first. Foul back. Is a short swing by Kelby Tomlinson. Won a game for the Giants in Denver. Won a game for the Giants in Arizona.
You like watching him take his at bats, as you see Clayton Richard with the lowest ERA in the National League since August 1st.
Tap to short. So Tomlinson retired. And here's Buster Posey.
And for Richard, he really has resurrected his career.
Well, he's got a good roll going, and his job now is, for his career, is to keep it going. So takes wide. 286, 12 home runs, 64 runs batted in. Buster last night took an 0 for 3. He did draw a walk.
Padres expect him to hit it to right center.
Lines this one down the left field line, and Buster Posey can run for a while. So a 2-out double.
And he completely hit it away from the defense. They bunched the middles, gave them the line on both sides of the field. And here, he just spins on an inside locator and rakes it down the line for an easy 2-bagger. Nobody there.
So Pence will step up. After Pence picked up a couple of hits last night. Doubles leaders in San Francisco Giants history. Now low to Pence.
So he ties Bobby Bonds with that swing of the bat. That's a prestigious swing of the bat.
Buster has played long enough now where he's starting to join the elite. (2-0). Pence lifetime against Clayton Richard is 2 for 9. Mets win. They beat the Nationals 4-3. Pence high and foul down the right field line and out of play. As it stands right now, the Cardinals trail the Mets by a game. Cardinals trail the Mets or the Giants by 2 games. Giants find themselves now in the West 3.5 back. It's 2-1 to Pence. Pence down the right field line. I don't think he took much of a swing at that at all. It went to the back row.
Yeah, he's just got great coverage in that outside part of the plate. His power to right field right now is as good as it gets. And by the way, pretty nice play from that fan up there. A little elevation, and he is very content to go with the outside locator. Take it to right.
Taps it foul, so Pence stays alive.
So Clayton Richard bringing Derek Norris out there. He's thinking, what do you think about going inside here? Quit throwing the whole at bat away. What do you think? Dude, whatever you want to do.
Dude.
Last 13 games with 2 strikes, Hunter Pence has been the man. It's the highest average in Major League Baseball for the last couple weeks. And here he is, another 2-strike opportunity.
Posey goes, and a swing and a miss. And that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up.
by AAA. What does your insurance do when it's not doing insurance? It should do more. Go to AAA.com for more details.
No score as Solarte will lead things off. Solarte hitting .285. He takes a strike. Knocked in a pair of runs yesterday. He had 2 runs batted in, and Hector Sanchez had 2. Lines at the left, and that's a base hit. So a leadoff single for Solarte. Giants season tickets are currently sold out, but get on deck today for your 2017 season tickets. And you can do that with a $500 per seat non-refundable deposit, not being access to purchase all potential 2016 division home playoff games. Call 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/season. Here's Schimpf. Schimpf hitting at .225. You know, he's got power. He's got 18 home runs, 44 runs batted in.
Well, it's 18 home runs and 231 at bats. I mean, that's doing it.
No swing on the appeal, so it's 2-0.
Let's take a look. Did he go? Yeah, close. 50-50.
Overshift is on, so Adrianza, who is a normal shortstop, and that's the spot he's playing right now. Nope, 3-0.
You're going to get more low strikes than you will belt high strikes with Jerry Meals. They're trying to get in on the hands of Schimpf. They don't want to let him get extended. His power's middle away like a lot of power hitters. He also likes the ball down and in. Down. But at the belt, he's got a hole there.
And a strike as he pours it in right at the belt. 3 balls and 1 strike. Outfield straight away. Hit out to Pagan. And Angel Pagan will make the catch. Let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, the Giants had a tough night at the plate last night. Joe Panic talking about their lack of offense. It is our Geico quote this evening. He said, it's just one of those things. We hit the ball well. It just didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. That's not an excuse. We played hundreds of games here. We know how to play here. Dwayne?
Yeah, it's true. Plus, he's not an excuse guy anyway.
No, he's not.
Dickerson takes a strike. No overshift, but Crawford's nearly playing right behind the bag at second. It will put Tomlinson in an impossible spot to try to turn a double play if the ball is hit to Adrianza. Oh, 2.
Threw a fastball right by Alex Dickerson. That's where Dickerson's going to step out a little bit and think, what
happened?
How did I miss that? If you're Suarez, you're thinking I could do that again.
Instead, he throws him a breaking ball, 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's going to wipe the palate clean a little bit, change the sight line. But I think he wants to go back up there with hard stuff.
Tapped on the ground. One. Not in time.
I don't think Crawford could have gotten rid of the ball any quicker. Dickerson's got pretty good speed, and he showed it there to stay out of the double play. Watch it in the glove. Good quick footwork. Nice feed. Very compact exchange. And I like what Crawford did there. I mean, watch how high he takes the ball out of his glove and just a very small throwing circle into his throwing position. Dickerson. Good foot speed.
So here's Arcia, who takes a curveball for a strike. .139, a couple of home runs. The combined average at .210. With his lead at first is Dickerson. He's got 5 steals. This one's low, 1 and 2.
Arcia out of Venezuela. Padres got him from the Twins.
Overshift now on for Arcia. 2 and 2. So 2 guys going at each other from the same country. I'm quite sure that this may be the first time they face each other in the big leagues, but probably not the first time ever.
I mean, they could have played little league ball against each other.
0-2 to 3-2. And with this, Dickerson now will be able to go. Posey playing a step or 2 behind Dickerson. Arcia waiting on this 3-2 pitch. And it's foul.
Nice play down there. Yeah, that guy's got some reach right there. His ball, his sunglasses. It's a player.
Little bloop to right, but Pence is there and he'll put it away. For the Giants, Crawford, Hernandez, Brown coming up.
CSN Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
Well, the Giants Insider Podcast is sponsored by Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, and it's live on CSNBayArea.com. Log on each week as Insider Alex Pavlovich talks baseball. And you can also see it on iTunes. We like that guy.
Yeah. Alex, good man. Here's Crawford. Crawford 269. 1 for 4 yesterday. And he takes a pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. Buster Posey, a 2-out double in the first. Both teams with a hit. And a strike.
Stand on those corners down around the knees. That's where the ground balls are. And there's a reason he's got the highest ground ball ratio in the National League right now. He's pounding knees and working corners.
Low to Crawford, 2-1. You see the cove. There used to be a parking lot over there. Now it's just a development right in the area where you live.
Yep, I live right there. That is the Lefty O'Doul Bridge.
3-1 to Crawford.
I mean, I think that's the coolest thing about it. The Lefty O'Doul Bridge. Nobody in the city knew it was a bridge named after a ball player. It just kind of stood out here in an industrial wasteland. And now the ballpark gets built. Lefty O'Doul Bridge becomes relevant.
So it was Lefty O'Doul Bridge before the park.
Yeah.
Crawford takes the walk. I mean, I wonder why. I mean, you think Lefty had a favorite hideout back then over in this side of town?
Oh yeah, 3 or 4 of them. They don't name bridges after you unless you have a few hideouts. He was a piece of work and was great for not only baseball in our country, but baseball in Japan as well.
Yeah. So he might have had a hideout in Japan.
I'm sure he did.
And he's got a bar, right?
Oh yeah, Lefty O'Doul's. Not far from Union Square, right downtown San Francisco.
Strike to Gorkis Hernandez, hitting .292. Some night we'll go in there and sing.
Well, they do have the Harry Callis stool, you know.
We'll go stand by the stool and sing. And no.
Wow. If that's a no, that is some very creative body movement by Brandon Crawford to avoid the tag.
Crawford had to become invisible here. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
I mean, this isn't even close. So put picked off on your scorecard.
Yep, Ryan Blackney did not see the tag.
This replay review is presented by Xfinity. What, our crew wasn't quite ready?
Well, they just couldn't believe they're getting called upon to bring it out. I think they should just ask the crew.
Yeah, he's blocked off. You couldn't see it. So Crawford called out. Shortest replay of the year.
They all should be that short.
One ball and one strike. It's always rough getting picked off when you weren't really running. 2-1.
It just tells you how good the pickoff move of Clayton Richard is.
And a base hit up the middle for Hernandez. And that'll bring up Brown. So the second hit for the Giants. Trevor Brown at 248. He's hit 5 out of the park. He's got 19 runs batted in. Tight, 1 ball and no strikes. Richard trying to nibble a little bit. It's 2-0. And back is Hernandez.
And once one guy gets picked off, I mean, everybody's on red alert. And for the very reason you said, I mean, Crawford wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't running.
Hit to right. So 2 down. And that'll bring up Adrianza. Here's Adrianza.
This might be a good matchup for Adrianza from the right side. I mean, really right and lefty. I think his strength is down around the knees more so than up above the chest. And when you're hitting off of Richard, you're going to see knee-high location.
Rolled on the ground, foul. And rolled again, foul. This one easy.
Stay up, I got money on you. The disappearing baseball. Hey,
Doug. Oh my gosh.
Doug Kirk providing the entertainment down the left field line tonight. Oh yeah, he had it, but no.
Okay, where is it? I know it's somewhere. Oh, doggone it.
Yeah, the guy last night, John White, he'd have had that one.
Out of play. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Adrianza trying to get on, but Suarez hit here in the second. Runner goes. Flip to left. It's going to fall. So Suarez is indeed going to hit. Little duck snort.
And the fact that it gets Suarez up this inning is significant. And let's take a look at the duck snort. Just reach, pinch poke, Yobuko. Not a whole lot of swing behind it, but it turns out to be a big league dive. Right.
Suarez with a swing and a foul into the glove of Norris. 3 for 17.
Well, and most of his hits are mistakes up around the belt. He likes the high location. Down around the knees, yeah, it's not his strength.
0-2. That pitch must look good because Suarez keeps swinging at it. Third inning coming up.
Is brought to you by the GoPro Grand Prix of Sonoma, Sunday, September 18th at Sonoma Raceway. Get your tickets to the Verizon IndyCar Series season finale at sonomaraceway.com.
Well, wild card contender to the Cardinals coming to take on the Giants this weekend for a 4-game set. Thursday is Italian Heritage Night, sponsored by Gelati Construction. Your special event ticket will include an Italian Giants knit beanie and a ticket to see the Giants take on the Cards. Go to sfgiants.com/special events and check it out.
Check it out, and it'll be Derek Norris to step up. Norris, the pitcher, Clayton Richard, and then John Jay. Norris takes a strike. Norris, average-wise, not very good, but he does have 13 home runs, and he's got 39 RBIs. He can hit the ball out of the park.
Oh, he definitely has a happy zone. Middle in, just above the knee. And he'll swing for it, too.
There was some talk that he might be moved before the trading deadline. And it didn't happen.
No, he's always played well against the Giants. Batting average by season, I mean, it has declined, and that is a concern for a hitter because the league has adjusted to you, and you simply have not adjusted back.
There'd be a hot tub.
Yeah, and if the league can come up with no other explanation, then they just say you're getting old. It's rough.
You're right. It is rough. But the stat sheet, I mean, you got to put some numbers on it to stick around. I mean, that's the one rule about baseball that has been around since the very first game. You produce, you stay. You don't, you're gone.
And a base hit. And why? Because on a 3-2 pitch, you got to come in. And that's another leadoff single. Here's Richard. I think Richard is 1 for 10. Remember right, he can swing the bat a little bit. And the pitch is high, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, you're absolutely right. He can, and that's why if you're going to be as aggressive as the Giants are playing him on the corners with Adrianza at third, Posey at first, there's no guarantee he's going to stay in the bunt. He will bring that back, and he will slash.
Two and 0. So now Albert Suarez has to come in. And it's bunted foul. So he does. 2 balls and 1 strike.
They have average speed at best with Norris at first, perhaps a bit below. So it does provide an opportunity to get a force out at second. And with Richard in the batter's box, he's not a guy with great speed at all. So I mean, if you get the ball bunt hard enough, you could get a double play here.
Instead, bunted to the backstop. So now the Giants don't quite know for sure whether Clayton Richard is going to continue to bunt. He does. Brown has it. Brown will go to first. Thought about it.
So nice job of getting him over. Well, a reminder, if you need help with consumer problems, contact NBC Bay Area Response. In just a few months, consumer investigator Chris Kimura has recovered more than $150,000 for people like you. Call 1-888-996-TIPS or visit NBCBayArea.com/response, where every call counts and every email is answered.
Jay hit a fly ball to center field to open up the ball game. Swing, got a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Norris at second. And the pitch is in tight. A fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodgers lost. Yankees shut them out 3-0. In the wild card race, the Mets beat the Nationals 4-3. Cardinals are leading Chicago 4-2. That game is in the 9th, and the Cubs are hitting with 1 out. Staying in tight. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Backdoor him 3-1.
Didn't miss by much. So once again, a 3-ball count. Doesn't have to get after him. He's got an open base, so he can stay in the corner.
And a blue.
It's maddening if you're Albert Suarez. I mean, you make a pretty good pitch, so that fastball in on the hands. And this is right where he wants to throw it. Up the bat. And Jay just sort of fists it out over the head of Crawford into short left field. I mean, the good news is that Norris can't score on it.
So here's Sardinas. He rolled a Buster Posey in the first. Sardinas runs pretty good, so if you're going to get the double play, you're going to have to hurry. And a strike.
Well, you're right. You have to think quick in order to get Sardinas on that double play. So what do you do if you're an infielder when you're thinking and you're in the quick think mode? How does that change your game?
I'd move in like a half a step.
And that's happened with Crawford and Tomlinson in the middle of the infield. They are playing short.
And back with the same pitch but missed. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Not missing by much. Anywhere he goes, I mean, he's just shaving the outside of that strike zone. He's not getting those corner calls.
And another toss to first, and back is John Jay. A couple of steals for John Jay.
I mean, normally you would pitch it for a ground ball here early and then maybe a strikeout late, but with the speed of Sardinas and the unlikelihood of him hitting into a double play, you kind of think strikeout a little bit earlier. And that was a good pitch right there, and I'm not sure how much of that pitch Jerry Meals saw when Trevor Brown came up. I mean, that should have been a strike, and the Giants, from their dugout, they're sort of woofing. Set the outside corner. I mean, that's right down the middle. And that's a big strike to not get.
Suarez keeping an eye on John Jay. We're in the 3rd inning. Two and two.
Got to do it the hard way. He's got to get 4 strikes in this at bat. But it's got a couple of shots to go down below the strike zone with that breaking ball. And I think with that swing and a miss that Sardinas just had, you may see him go try and do it again. The beauty about that breaking ball is if he does hit it, it's likely to get put on the ground if you keep it below the zone. They'll check the runner first again.
All-star.
They do indeed want that breaking ball.
Drives it into left field, a base hit. So coming in to score is Norris, and it's 1-0. Let's go to our CSN Barrier studio for an update. Giants are going to. All right, thanks, Ahmed. Giants are going to get the bullpen going.
Well, and I think the location of that pitch is really why the bullpen's getting going. I mean, you had a 2-2 count right there. It's not a get it in situation. You've got two opportunities with an open base to try and nail that strikeout down and throw that breaking ball below the strike zone. Once that thing leaked up a little bit and got in the strike zone, it became a much more hittable pitch for Sardinas, and he took advantage with it. And it wound up being an outstanding at bat for Sardinas, beating him the other way, as you see Josh Osich start to get heated.
Well, 3 hits in the inning. Myers hit a ball to Crawford, who made a nice play to throw him out to end the first. One ball and no strikes. Two and 0.
Does not have an open base here with one out. He's got to throw strikes. And this is where you really put yourself in a bind here. 24 home runs on the year with Myers, and I don't care how cold he has been. He becomes a much better hitter in a 2-0 count.
Double play ball. And they'll end the inning. Padres on the board. Top of the order coming up.
Giants Baseball on CSN Bay Area is brought to you by Mr. Pickle's Sandwich Shop. When it comes to catering, you are not alone.
Well, the pennant race is on as the Cardinals take on the Giants Thursday through Sunday, and the pitching matchups of this wild card showdown. Cueto, Wainwright, Moore, Weaver. Tickets, sfgiants.com/tickets. Here's Pagan. It'll be Pagan and then Tomlinson and then Buster Posey. And the Giants need to get a run on the board. Remember, they were shut out in the game yesterday. They've had a couple of opportunities in this game. Pagan struck out Lookie. Here he taps this one. And they got him.
No way.
Billy Hayes said he was off the bag, and they're going to take a look at it, at least Sean Dunston and Chad Chop will.
I think the only decision here is does he get a hit or is it an error? I mean, that's the only decision because his foot was off the base.
So it's clear that Pagan will be a base runner.
No, that foot's off the base.
So I'm saying that's going to be a hit.
All right, I'm putting hit down.
This replay review is presented by Xfinity. It's not the first hit, right?
No.
All right, well then.
They just replayed it here in the ballpark, and all the fans reacted, as you can imagine. They saw it as safe.
And that's one thing that forever ballparks were never allowed to show close plays on the board. And now it's allowed, and it's a good thing. Fans get to make their own judgment. And indeed, Pagan is aboard. And it's scored a hit. So here's Tomlinson. Tomlinson's job now is keep the line moving. And that's a pretty good idea, but he missed it. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Sticking the right side of the infield with Richard, the left-handed pitcher, falling off towards the third base line. If you show it once, why not try it again? I mean, it's a good idea. I mean, to me, that's the ultimate sneak attack. I always thought when a guy showed a bunt one time and he missed it, it was over for the at-bat.
Well, so far you're correct, my friend.
Well, you bunted a lot, though. Did you do that?
Yeah, I think you do have to back it up once in a while just to make it legit. The target is in.
Ooh.
And he just missed 1 and 2.
Very close to the strike 3 call that Angel Pagan had to watch in his first at bat in this game tonight. Well, they got everything you need.
Tapped. That's 1, and that's all. So Tomlinson replaces Pagan. And here's Buster Posey. Buster roped a double down the left field line in the first. 1-0 Padres. Padres scored in the top of this inning.
$12 for the
You're going to miss. No balls and 1 strike.
I think he felt that in his left hand.
Buster lifetime now 7 for 18 against Clayton Richard.
Sonage. He's got him in his book. 1 home run. Richard's got that little pause in his delivery where he does it every time. And if you're at first getting a lead, I mean, you identify that pause as his trigger to go home. But he also throws over to first off the same trigger. It's very deceptive.
In the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hunter Pence in constant motion in the on deck circle. Here's Hunter. As I say that now, he's not moving.
He just Went into a catonic state as soon as you said that.
He just stopped. And now he goes.
It's the first time he stopped all day.
Double play ball. Under the glove. And on the move is Tomlinson. And the Giants have runners at the corners. And they caught a little bit of a break.
Well, you always say, I mean, the big boys hit that ball through the infield a little bit quicker. And for Sardinas, he just can't quite get the ball down low enough.
I think he overdove this, Mike.
Well, then that makes him an overdover. And there it is, a first and third one-out situation because of it.
Here's Pence. Put the ball in play, Hunter Pence. Get the Giants off the snide. That foul. No balls in, one strike. Buster 2 for 2 now. Down the right field line. Fair ball. Arcia digging it out. Posey to third. Tomlinson scores a double for Hunter Pence. And this game is tied.
How many of those have you seen during this hot streak that he has been, where he'll take a good pitch that's on the outside part of the plate and he goes inside it, and not only that, but stays inside it. I mean, that is not a bad pitch. If you're Clayton Richard, you're thinking, I made the location up a bit perhaps, but the only way you beat it is to put that type of swing on it.
He steps in the bucket.
There's nothing orthodox about Mr. Pence, and he's hot.
Well, here's Brandon Crawford, who leads this team in RBIs with 78. Posey at third, Pence at second. Rolls this one to first, and Myers gets the out there, and Posey scores. And the Giants take the lead. It'll be an RBI for Crawford. On the play, Pence goes to third.
Padres are taking a look at this.
They might have got him.
Did the front foot get down and catch some play with the heel? And that's the question. I don't know. It looked to me like they didn't. Looked to me like they got him, is what it looks like. It's the matter, did that heel hit it or toe? From that angle there, it looks like he has a chance.
This replay review is presented by Xfinity.
So, after we've seen 3 replays, I'm not sure. It could go either way.
So, they called him out, and that's going to end the inning. So the Giants tie it up. It's 1-1. 1965. Willie Mays became the 5th player all time to hit 500 career home runs. It was a solo shot off of Don Notabart to lead off the 4th inning. Giants won 5-1. Mays led the majors in 1965 with 52 big flies, and he was also named the National League MVP. To say, hey kid, there was no one better. Biased? Yes.
Well, understandably.
Here's Solarte, who takes a strike.
Good first pitch changeup there from Suarez. We'll see him start throwing that changeup a little more often, especially the second time through with the power guys. The thing about Suarez, I mean, he's got 4 pitches he can throw across the plate anytime. He's got a good command of his stuff.
Solarte lined a single into left field in the 2nd. High, 2-2. So another 3-2 count.
Well, I mean, ahead quickly 0-2 with soft stuff, then he's trying to elevate with hard stuff.
Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, he's a Padre now, but he will forever be a Giant. I'm talking about Hector Sanchez, especially when he caught Tim Lincecum's no-hitter back on June 25th, 2014. I talked to him about it today. He said it is such a special, amazing memory that he will never forget. He'll think about it the rest of his life. I asked him if they stay in touch. He said, actually, he faced him in AAA earlier this year. I said, how'd you do? He goes, with that smile that you guys know, I went 2 for 3. He said he reached first base, looked at Tim. They both had a pretty good laugh. Tim threw his arms up and said, Hector, what the heck? Hector said he had a pretty good idea of what Tim was going to throw to him. Gentlemen?
I would imagine. Here it's 0-1 to Ryan Schimpf. Schimpf hit a fly ball to left. And they're going to say he went around, nothing in 2. So this is where Suarez has been a lot, 0-2.
0-2, and then they can't put him away. I mean, from an 0-2 to a walk to lead off an inning, that's a big mistake. He's got to pitch through that mistake.
Adrianza, the lone defender on the left side. And Adrianza is not going to be able to get there, and neither can Pagan. Wow.
All right, time now for our Togo's big play the Togo's way. We're talking about Hector Sanchez. We go back to August 15th, 2013, a 3-run pinch hit home run in the top of the 9th off Rafael Soriano, with the Giants down to the last out behind 2 runs. The Giants won that ball game 4-3. But that's our Togo's big play, the Togo way.
Oh, that was a happy flight. So a walk and a flare, and just like that, you're in trouble.
Well, a chance for a shutdown inning, and now all of a sudden you're going to have to really fight to get it. Urquidy going to come out, take as much time as he can. Second hump for Osich down in the pin, so it shouldn't take him long to get ready.
It's Dickerson, and then Arcia, and then Norris. Dickerson rolled to Tomlinson in the 2nd inning. Alex Dickerson. Pops it up. Pence. And Pence puts it away.
So that's better than a strikeout because it only takes one pitch. A non-productive out, and that comes from your sixth-place hitter. That's a big play.
Here's Arcia. Arcia hit a fly ball to Pence in the second. And a breaking ball, and Brown can't find it. And now it goes to the backstop.
Yeah, that's a big 90-foot mistake right there. Now you lose the force. Now you have a runner on third base with less than 2 outs. Breaking ball down and just short hops Brown. And that is one that you expect a big league catcher to block.
Posey's got it, and the Giants catch a break. 2 down. Now with Norris coming up, first base is open.
And I'm sure they'll use it. There indeed are the 4 fingers indicating they want an intentional walk here. There is a little personality on an intentional walk. It's technique. The catcher has to stay in the catcher's box right behind home plate. He cannot leave that too early, or it's a catcher's block. And as we saw the other day, Gary Sanchez with the Yankees, he was in an intentional walk situation, hit a sac fly, and he almost hit it out.
Yeah. Some guys just have a really hard time doing it.
And we saw that when the Giants were in New York playing the Yankees. Dylan Betances had to put an intentional walk. He threw it about 10 feet over the head of the catcher. I mean, those 2 things right there should be sent to the negotiators right now for the next basic agreement, who are actually talking about banging the intentional walk to speed up the game. I like those things. Don't happen very often, but they are entertaining when they happen.
Well, here you got to face Clayton Richards, and you got to pitch him like he's the best hitter on the team. A 1-1 ball game here in the 4th inning. Head out into left center field, but Pagan's going to track it down. So a nice swing by Clayton Richards. Hernandez coming up.
podcast is presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LLC.
You see a 1-1 ball game here tonight at AT&T Park. Good-looking family.
That is a good-looking bunch. This kid's being raised properly. Nice going, Mom and Dad.
The sun's out, man.
Oh, yeah. Future's so bright, I've got to wear shades.
Did they hand out those blankets tonight? I think they did. I see a few more around. I'll be in my garage in a week.
I hope. Tonight is Filipino Heritage Night here at the ballpark.
Yeah, it's spirit of the blanket.
And that is the blanket that they gave away.
Hernandez singled in the second. Shows bunt and he takes a strike. Brown and then Adrianza. Off the glove of Solarte. And he highlights it down the left field line. And then Solarte falls down. It's a heavy ball.
I guess it is. And the way that Brown was rounding first base, I thought he was going to, or Hernandez was rounding first base, and with his speed, I thought he was going to take it. So clearly, a heavy ball. Right on the top of the web, but it kicks away, and right here it gets even heavier as Solarte tries to pick it up. Just could not hang on to it. So for the third inning in a row, a leadoff runner gets on for the Giants.
Well, Brown hit a ball well to right. That was caught.
I just got picked off. He got me.
Well, no, you did not get picked off. If Crawford hadn't gotten picked off, then you'd have gotten picked off. But once Crawford got picked off, the antennas are out there.
Everybody's got to lean back to the bag.
Once that first guy gets it, then everybody else is very cautious, or they should be.
He's got a good move.
A little flare down the right field line. That'll be foul. Since 2009, Richard with 27 pickoffs. That's 6 most in the major leagues.
Yeah, that was what, his second this year?
Second this year.
That's a good move. A good move is a move that convinces that runner at first, you're going home. And left-handed moves don't have to be that quick. They just have to be deceptive.
Swing. Ain't gonna miss. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. At first is Hernandez with good speed. And Brown up to middle. And now Hernandez is going to have to get back. So Brown hits the ball well again. And that'll bring up Adrianza.
Did everything right in the at-bat, and he gets nothing for it.
And what would Marty Leary say?
He would say that's baseball. What do they say in the dugout? That's a big league hang with him.
Yeah, they say shut up.
I want to hear that. Which Jeff Kidd had the greatest alias when he used to check into the team hotels. His alias was Hank Witham. W-I-T-H-U-M. There's a good one.
Here's Adrianza. Adrianza flipped a little flare into left field for a hit in the second. Yeah, there's an authentic fan. That's a cheer card that hand out on Say Hey Tuesdays, which is today. Hit well into center field. John Jay got a good jump, and he'll track it down. And Bruce Bochy's going to let Suarez hit. He keeps looking in the dugout. If you're Albert Suarez, just stop looking and just run into the box.
That's the deal. With a quick pace. Get in that box like you want to stay in this game.
Suarez struck out in the second. It very well could be Suarez's last inning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then if you're Hernandez, why not just go?
Not a bad time. If he steals the base, Suarez might get pinch hit for it.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's September baseball, especially if you're the fifth starter in the rotation. And he indeed went up there with one command from the bench: take a strike. He just did.
It did not have another command, which was take another one.
No, that's only for the rare.
This will be a swinging strike here. Foul.
But hey, we played with guys, especially guys coming out of the bullpen, that have 3 take signs on. Take 3 strikes. Don't swing under any circumstance.
Got him, and that'll end the inning. So, through 4, it remains tied. Saturday is our annual Fiesta Gigante celebration. It's presented by Coors Light. Join us in Lot A across from AT&T Park from 3 to 6 for an afternoon of free music and festivities. For more information, visit sfgiants.com/Fiesta. Fiesta Gigantes. So I'm reading this. It says, join us. No, you and I will not be there.
Well, you never know.
Because we would be in trouble once the game started. It's a 1-1 ball game, and it'll be John Jay to lead things off. I think the join us was in general terms of Giants fans. Foul back.
But it will be fun, and it will be festive.
Oh, 2 to John Jay.
George Contos is headed down to the Giants bullpen.
Yeah, there's thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. They're in a festive mood.
The one that's trouble right there.
Yeah, she's got her SF upside down. That's your indicator.
Got him on a high fastball. That's your indicator.
First strikeout of the night for Albert Suarez.
Here's Sardinas. Sardinas to Posey. Posey to Suarez. Nice play, 2 down.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of play that, when he transitions from the catching position to first base, that you almost forget he's a catcher, because this is not an easy play. It's good range.
Ball came up.
Came up to the backhand. Soft hands, pulls it in, and then the feed is as good as the catch. I mean, he's got to make a feed underhanded, and it's absolutely on the dot above the belt.
Look, you'd never get a straight answer out of Buster, but you might ask him about first, and he might say boring.
You're right.
And tight to Myers, and it's only because of how unboring the catcher spot is.
Well, you're involved in every pitch.
Every pitch.
Well, there is a point in every catcher's career that the abuse you take out there, it just wears you down.
It does. I see it in Bob Brenly's face every time I see him.
Well, not really. He caught for a long time. And on occasion, Brenly would come out from behind the catching position. He played third base or first base, and he liked those days because he wasn't going to get hit with a foul ball in the mask or in the shoulder or in a finger or the toe.
Rolled foul.
I asked Brenly one year, how many at-bats do you think are directly affected by a bruise or a ding you take from the catching position? He said 85. There are 85 times I go up there and I can only grip the bat with one hand, or my arm's numb from getting hit in the shoulder the inning before.
Or tired. 2-2. Contos, Oker. Little fish job into center field, a base hit. So here's Solarte. Solarte is singled and he's walked. Now Myers, you think, well, he's a big, strong guy, right? 25 steals. He's been thrown out 5 times.
Well, and this is the time to go. If you could put yourself in scoring position with 2 outs, I mean, that separates you from the herd as a base stealer, because that is the ideal time to go.
Lefties are coming up, so Contos is going to sit out. Solarte with a swing and a miss. Is that a changeup?
A changeup. And that's the same way he pitched him last time. He got a quick 0-2 on him with a changeup curveball. Then he went to nibbling with a fastball, threw a 3-2 curveball, and wound up walking him. But Solarte is not picking up his off-speed stuff.
Big lead by Myers. Buster said, take a look at it.
All right, well, then we'll take a look at it. Like he had some intentions.
I think he got that.
I didn't see it on that first swipe. All right, right here is going to be his best shot. I can see why Buster would like it to have it looked at. That was close, but I do believe he got back.
High and wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 ball game. We're in the 5th inning. A game that hasn't had a lot of hits. 13 has a couple of runs, but still a lot of pitches and a lot of base runners.
Pitches on the night for Suarez. 3rd inning is when he had to dig deep. 24 pitches in that inning. The inning that the Padres scored their only run.
Pagan, a long run. Can he get there? No. So it's 1-2. Solid crowd here tonight, waiting on Suarez.
Slowing it down.
Very much so. This will be pitch number 85. Hook foul.
The curveball had him on his front foot. So from Solarte's perspective, fought off a good pitch.
High fastball, 2-2. No overshift. Giants are, however, on the left side playing Solarte to pull. Outfield straight away. Tap slowly, Tomlinson. And that'll end the inning. So nice job by Suarez. And for the Giants, it'll be Pagan in the top of the order coming up.
In-depth 49ers coverage every single night, and the home of the official pre- and post-game shows of the team. Sunday to Sunday, the home of the authentic 49ers fan is right here at CSN. And we want to say congratulations to their great start and wish them the best.
Here's Pagan. Pagan drives one to left with something behind it. It is out of here. And the Giants take the lead. His 11th of the season, Angel Pagan.
And it's almost like he went up there looking for that breaking ball first pitch. Clayton Richard going to try and get in the strike zone early and get a quick 0-1. Had a little bit too much height on it. Pagan gets the right speed, and look at the bat leg completely timed to the off speed, and he pulls the trigger for home run number 11. And for the first time tonight, the Giants take the lead.
It was a cold night last night, as there's a base hit up the middle. And it's a little warmer tonight, and you can tell the ball really carries.
Yeah, really, last night, it almost felt like they were hitting in an icebox.
Yeah.
Big, get it in, first pitch, and he waits so beautifully here and unloads. Good hip throw through the ball. And look at Albert Suarez digging it.
Well, we've seen so many breaking ball pitchers get first pitch strikes on Giants hitters this year. Pagan, well, clearly he's just said, I'm going to look for it. So here's Buster Posey. Buster's got a pair of hits. He doubled in the first, singled in the third. And he takes low, 1 ball and no strikes.
So many different ways for guys to hold runners on. And for Richard, I mean, he's slow. I mean, he's 1.68. I mean, that's way beyond average speed unload time, but he's so deceptive. Even a slow motion move like he has can hold a runner on.
To right field. Arcia comes in and he makes the catch. And here's Pence. Day game tomorrow. Ready for day baseball here in the city?
I sure am.
We'll have the show tomorrow morning, so we'll be ready to go. Pence with a double in the third.
Well, and he beat a pitch on the backside, a breaking ball. It was probably off the plate when he got to it, but the way that he drove it to right, it just kind of reminds us of the type of groove that he has been in, covering that outside pitch here the last 3 weeks. Richard trying to get that ground ball.
Lopez is getting loose. The Padres have 3 left-handed hitters coming up in the top of the 6th inning.
That's how the outfield defense the Padres are employing against Pence. They're giving him the lines on both sides of the field.
Want to come into Pence? It's 3-0.
Javier Lopez will pitch the top of the 6th inning. Albert Suarez, his night is complete, and he did well.
He caught 1 break. He caught the break when Arcia hit the line drive to Buster Posey with runners at second and third. Vince will have the green light. It's 3-1. And the walk, and I think Tomlinson was going to go, but Richards' move tricked him a little bit.
So Darren Balsley, the pitching coach for the Padres, coming out. I mean, there's no activity in the Padres pen. Pitch count at 71. It's not like Richard needs a breather here. But I do believe he's relaying some instructions from Andy Green as to how they want to pitch Crawford.
Crawford drew a walk in the second and hit into a double play in the third. And a base hit. And here comes Tomlinson. He's going to score. It's 3-1.
And again, Crawford being aggressive in the first pitch of the at-bat. Get it in, first pitch fastball. I mean, right out there, T-ball location, middle of the plate, bell high. And an RBI. And for Crawford, RBI number 79.
He's got speed.
RBI leaders against the Padres this year. Crawford amongst the leaders in the league.
Here's a guy that's got 2 hits tonight, Gorkis Hernandez. Against lefties, you might see Gorkis Hernandez more and more in the lineup. To right. Coming in. See it puts it away, so 2 outs. Now here's Brown. Now Brown's had 2 at-bats that have been very good.
Now he hit the ball hard to right field his first at-bat. His last at-bat, he really had a grinder type at-bat. In a 2-strike count, he had a line drive up the middle, and it was snared by Schimpf, the second baseman. And only the pre-pitch positioning defensively allowed Schimpf to get there. It was a good at-bat.
Down low. Giants have scored twice here in the 5th. And they lead 3-1. Nope, 2 balls and no strikes.
He will not get into him here. Not with 2 outs. He's got an open base.
Up the middle. And the throw to first. And they're going to say they got him.
And once again, Billy Hayes says check it. So that will get a look. Billy Hayes, the Giants' first base coach, does not make a lot of motion to review it.
They got him.
And he got him. The toe was on.
So the Giants scored twice here in the 5th inning. We will head to the 6th. Giants are leading 3-1. Angel Pagan opened up the inning with his 11th home run of the season. And it's bye-bye baby. 3-1 Giants. Is brought to you by T-Mobile. Last night against the Padres, top of the 5th, Buster Posey throws out Solarte trying to steal second for the 3rd out of the inning, but Brandon Crawford continues to play after tagging out the runner, throws back to Posey to get John Jay at the plate for the 4th out of the inning. Sometimes you just got to continue to play because you don't know what's happening behind you. Lopez to Schimpf, Ryan Schimpf here in the 6th. And a strike. It's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your oil change tune-up and repair experts.
Javier Lopez for the 62nd time this year coming into a game.
Schimpf flied out to left, single to right. So Albert Suarez goes 5 innings. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lopez thought he might have had it.
Yeah, he absolutely thought he had it.
Swing and a foul. 2-2.
The way that Javier Lopez has pitched these last 3.5 months, I mean, he's got to think about next year, keep it going.
Get out to Hunter Pence, who's racing in. Now he slows down for out number 1. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, guys, you just talked about it. A 4-out inning last night in the 5th. I talked to both Brandon Crawford and Buster Posey about it, and they said today in baseball with the replay, you don't just have insurance runs, you have insurance outs. Crawford said he wasn't totally sure he got the out at second, so he threw to Posey. Posey actually saw the umpire make the call, throw up the fist, but just to be sure, in case the Padres called for a replay, get the out at home as well. Guys?
That's it. That's what you got to do. Here's Alex Dickerson. You can't become a statue, let's put it that way.
No, you can't.
Foul.
Oh, look out.
That's another way of putting it. You can't become a pair of shoes.
Can't become a pair of shoes.
A quick 0-2 to Dickerson. Got him. And your point, well taken. Lopez is pitching as well now as he has since he's put on a Giants uniform.
He really has, and he's had an outstanding second half. Really more than that. He's got off to a rough start, and for a guy who's not going to get a lot of innings, it's tough to get your ERA back down. This is Corey Guerin now starting to heat up.
And a strike to Arcia. On the ground, Tomlinson from the cut of the grass, and a nice inning for Lopez. Did his job. Adrianza's going to lead things off.
On CSN Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota, the full-line automaker with the longest-lasting vehicles in America. Toyota, let's go places. By Kelly Moore Paints, celebrating 70 years as your neighborhood paint store. By Xfinity, X1 from Xfinity will change the way you experience TV.
It's a 3-1 lead for the Giants. And Clayton Richards stays in the game, and he's facing Ari Adrianza. Adrianza is 1 for 2. Blooped a single to left in the second, and then hit a line drive to center field in the fourth. 1 for 2. Tap foul, which proves once again that hit a ball soft, you get a hit. Hit a ball hard, it's caught. The moral of the story is let's keep hitting the ball hard. I think good things are going to happen.
Well, that's the theory. I mean, that's your job, right? Hit the ball hard. After that, you have no control.
Who got more doink hits than Pete Rose? But who hit the ball harder all the time than most people? Pete Rose.
Pete Rose.
I mean, he did it both ways.
Yeah, I played him when he was 40 years old. He still hit 2 or 3 line drives every night. Didn't always get 2 or 3 hits a night.
3-1 to Adrianza. 3-2. Mac Williamson's on deck.
He was fun to play with. He made everybody in the room better. Everyday players, bench players, pitchers, didn't matter.
Hit up the middle and a base hit. So Adrianza picks up a C9 single.
Well, one thing the Giants have really done a nice job with tonight that they could not do last night, that's get the leadoff runner on. That's the 5th inning in a row the Giants have gotten the leadoff hitter on.
So here's Mac Williamson. See the numbers for Mac Williamson. Strike. I think what Mac Williamson has realized since he's gotten to the big leagues is tall, strong hitters are going to be pitched in, not away. Every once in a while they're going to be thrown away, like this pitch. Tapped slowly, and Sardinas gets the out at first.
Productive out. Adrianza moves up in the scoring position. He'll take that.
And here's Pagan.
Pagan's had a good night. Couple knocks, and the big knock, his 11th home run of the year in the 5th inning to lead things off and give his team the lead.
So here's Pagan. And Pagan pops it back and out of play.
The home run leaders for the Giants since mid-August, an Art Span with 5, Eduardo Nunez, Panic, Hunter Pence, and Angel Pagan all with 3. Pagan joined the club in the 5th inning tonight with a solo shot.
And that ball goes to the backstop, and Adrianza moves over to third.
And that is a big mistake. So now you have a runner at third, less than 2 outs. Let's take a look at Angel Pagan's at bat in the 5th inning. Home run number 11. We're going to make it our forward right choice. Went up there with a plan, got what he was looking for, put a charge into it, and got to take the free trip around the bags. Our forward right choice.
Now the Padres are forced to play the infield in. Up the middle, and Richard knocks it down. He gets the out. So Tomlinson now will hit. Staying at third is Adrianza. Tomlinson has had a good day. 1 for 3. He scored a couple of runs. See the target. They had already set a target to throw into Tomlinson. We've seen that a lot from Clayton Richard tonight. Now away. 1 ball and no strikes. Buster Posey chalking up. The pitch. 2-0. Pitch now 90 for Clayton Richard.
And you can tell, I mean, the fact that he went out there to start this inning, Andy Green, the skipper for the Padres, got a lot of confidence in him.
It's 3-0. This could be his last hitter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If he walks in, he's not going to face Posey. I think he's his last hitter no matter what. You see Jose Dominguez, the hard-throwing right-hander. He's thinking about Posey.
Three and one.
Tomlinson taking all the way, as he should. See, when you're a catcher, I mean, that's kind of how you relax right there.
Even when you're not catching. So Posey will hit. But it will not be against Richard. And this looks like it'll be a double switch. And the last out was Arcia made the last out.
And Arcia's head to the dugout.
So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your oil change tune-up and repair experts.
Sunday Night Football on NBC Bay Area improved its over-the-air signal so you can watch using an antenna. So don't miss the action on Channel 11 by rescanning your TV. Just go to NBCBayArea.com/rescan to find out how to do it.
There's your new pitcher. What about rabbit ears? Remember the rabbit ears?
Oh, yeah. I had him for a long time.
Aluminum foil.
And so did Jose Dominguez, the new pitcher for the Padres. He's coming in for his 29th game. 1-0. 17 strikeouts in 29 innings. He's a hard thrower, mid to high 90s with fastball. He will too in four seam. He will cut the ball, and he's got a changeup. Go get him.
Oh.
Rabbit ears, aluminum foil,
How
coat
about
hanger.
Sister moving it around, and then it's perfect, and you just make her stand there and
Yeah,
hold it.
I've done that.
Kathy, we're good. Here's the pitch to Buster Posey. And a strike. Buster tonight. 2 for 3. Three channels. It's That's all you got as a kid.
Yeah. Black and white.
Foul down the right field line and out of play. And if you got up too early, all you got was the color pattern,
which I watched.
It was great. Oh my goodness. Our kids have no clue. Oh. 0-2 to Posey. Norris now steps out. Said, all right, this is what we're going to do if Tomlinson takes off.
Well, I'd be surprised. You don't want to risk taking the bat out of Buster Posey's hands. Work that outside corner with hard stuff.
1-2.
They actually bring the right fielder into straightaway right field positioning, which we haven't seen the Padres do much of. They've been taking away the gap in right center, so they are protecting the line. It's a pitch him away, play him away defense against Posey.
Tapped foul. Did not wait on that one enough. Stays at 1-2. So Dominguez going after Posey. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, 2-2.
Wow. At 97, I mean, a catcher just has to rely on hands. Because a fastball, you don't know what it's going to do. I mean, it could skim and stay down. It could come up on you. At that velocity, you don't have time to even think about proper technique. It's all about survival. And Derek Norris shortstops the ball, and he winds up making a good play.
Posey, it's a drive to right, but Amarista is there and he'll make the catch. Through 6, it remains 3-1 Giants. Toyota game summary, and it's brought to you by, of course, your local Toyota dealer. Norris, well, he's got a hit, a walk. Clayton Richard, 5 2/3, 11 hits, 3 runs. Angel Pagan, a couple hits and a home run, and Suarez can come up with a decision, and he would be happy with that. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your oil change tune-up and repair experts.
53rd game that George Contos has come into this year. He's had a solid season, 3-2 with a 2.37 ERA. Low 90s fastball, slider, changeup, and an occasional curveball.
So Norris is singled and he's walked. Amarista to follow.
Ooh,
very close.
He wanted it.
I don't blame him. Three and 0.
One thing you don't normally worry about with George Contos is him throwing strikes.
Like that?
Oh, like that.
Popped him up. I mean, that's up there. Wow.
So a nice comeback down to count 3-0.
There's certain pitches hitters can't stand it when they miss it, and that's what Norris is acting like right now. Amarista really doesn't ever matter what Amarista's average is, because he just gets hits against the Giants.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
This time he goes around. Yeah, that's a good one. For those of us who work at night, our biggest appetite usually comes around 10:30.
Which, when we walk out of a ballpark every night, no matter what city we're in, we are ready for a cheeseburger.
Starved.
Or a piece of pizza.
2 balls and 1 apiece.
Or 2. I'm not saying we go that route.
Oh, well, we sure think about it. For all the years as a ball player, you play these night games, and after the game you eat. Well, what time is that? That's usually around 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you're not ball players anymore. And what time do you want to eat?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
That's the truth.
It's. Oh my goodness. Two balls, 2 strikes. Those minibar snacks that they have in hotels.
Yeah.
Those were made for ball players and old broadcasters. And that small can of Pringles for $14 doesn't matter.
It's a bargain as far as I'm concerned. Hey. Never ever thought twice about it.
I don't think I've ever looked at the price of one of those. It disappears fast, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's like 8 chips in one of those cans.
I know, but
it's like $2.50 a chip.
Check out a hotel. I'd like to ask you about this $60 Pringles charge here. Yes, sir. And your point would be, okay, just checking. It's all good.
Yeah. Two and two.
Ballpark food. You also think about.
Oh, what a great effort by Adrianza as he slides right into that sidewall. Looks like he's going to be okay. Nice try.
Now, everything is protected over there. Even the bars that support the fence.
He almost had that.
That was a high backhander. That would have been the play of the month.
I bet he'd like to have another crack at it.
Well, the one guy in the Hawaiian shirt was digging it.
Up the middle, and what did we tell you about Amarista?
He's feisty. Yeah, that guy right there. I think he was really enjoying the Amarista play.
I think he was. Well, here's John Jay. So Amarista makes his inning all of a sudden interesting. Jay 1 for 3. As it stands right now, this is Contos' inning.
There's nobody else in that Giants bullpen. Got good speed on base and in the batter's box.
Get on the ground and into right field. So now this has become more interesting than Bruce Bochy wanted it to become.
Well, Bruce Bochy talking it over with Dave Righetti as Corey Guerin is heading back down to the pen. He's already had one hump, so he won't take too long. So Dave Righetti going to go out there and stall a bit. Take those 30 seconds they give you.
Break it up. So a couple of singles here in the 7th. Luis Sardinas is the hitter. He's 1 for 3. You got Myers and you got Solarte. Those guys are coming up. Oker now joins Corey Guerin.
I think that was the message from Dave Righetti to George Contos. Hey, we got two guys down there getting loose. You don't want these guys to get in the game. You finish this out yourself. Let's go. Put a little challenge on them.
Breaking ball for a strike.
I mean, there's not a relief pitcher in either league at the big league level or any level for that matter. And when he starts an inning, wants somebody to come in there and relieve him.
Foul. Another than 2.
If you're a relief pitcher and you're not a one-out guy, and they give you the responsibility for an inning, you want to close it out. And as we know, George Contos, he certainly thinks that way.
Contos out in front, 0-2. Hit on the ground, Posey. Posey will go to second. That's one. First, not in time. So they get the out at second. I don't believe they got Sardinas at first.
It would surprise me if they did indeed. Posey rifles a strike, and with Crawford, you always feel like you have a chance with his arm. But Sardinas just too fast. They will not review that.
So here's Myers. They're not going to review it, but Cantos may be out of the game. Maybe they're thinking about the play at second. Can we see anything at second?
Well, John Jay was the runner at first base. And I think that's indeed what they are looking at. It's pretty clear cut on the back end at first base. Just a matter, did Jay go out away from the base and slide into the shortstop? And he did. That was not a direct slide into the base, so this has a chance.
This replay review is presented by Xfinity.
You got Chad Chop and Sean Dunston in the Giants clubhouse reviewing the play. Remember, Dunston was a big league shortstop, and that's something he's going to see in an instant. By definition of the rule, you have to slide directly to the base. He did not. So Jerry Meals relays the information, reviewed in New York, and they said it was legal, which is the Vegas rule on the planet.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody really quite knows for sure.
I mean, he was going right old style for Crawford, and I'm
could reach the bag.
Well, yeah, but we've said that all year long.
So here's Myers. Myers has bounced out twice to Crawford once, a double play. And he singled in the fifth. So Cantos with 18 pitches here in the seventh. Down low. Solarte on deck. Good pitch, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a slider right there. He put it in the perfect location, neutralized the 1-0 count. You know what Myers thinks about. I mean, he's stepping in that batter's box, and he's got 24 home runs in his back pocket, and those are credentials. And if you're the go-ahead run, that's what you're thinking about. If you're Myers, putting your team ahead, and you're looking for a mistake.
One ball and 1 strike. Runner goes, and Myers gets hit. Well, now you got the guy that you could say is their best hitter coming up.
Well, everybody's ready down there in the pen. And Bochy staying with Cantos.
Solarte is single walked and he's grounded out to Tomlinson. And the strike. That may be a bit of a gift. No balls in one strike.
Shaved that inside corner, so Cantos getting that first pitch advantage.
Amarista, Sardinas, Myers. With Solarte at the plate. And now Brown's going to talk to Cantos. Not for very long, however. It's been one of those games where not a lot of quick outs, not a lot of quick innings. Here it's 0-1 to Solarte. And it's 0-2 to Solarte.
He's painted him to get the 0-2 advantage. Hard slider in, hard slider backdoor.
Pagan. Side retired. (3-1) Giants. Come on. It's a 3-1 lead. You saw some of the action here in tonight's ball game, and we'll have more action right now as Hunter Pence steps up. George Cantos got out of his own mess.
Well, those last three pitches he threw to Solarte, I mean, you can't get any better than that. He painted him in with a slider, away from the slider, and he backdoored him again, and he gets a little lazy fly ball to left. And that's some clutch performing right there with everything on the line.
Here's Pence. Pence has been on base twice. He's got an RBI double, and he swings and misses. No balls in one strike. Day baseball tomorrow. We're psyched. We love our day baseball. So do Giants fans around Northern California. It'll be Madison Bumgarner on the hill. Luis Perdomo. Right-hander who throws very hard, as you see Will Smith getting loose. The pitch. Pence with a swing.
He's getting both cheeks into that swing. Not getting cheated.
That's good. He's getting loose. Popped him up. Myers. And on a pop-up like that, you should end up around second base if you hit it, and that's where Pence was. Here's Crawford. Crawford had a nice RBI single in the 5th inning. Pretty standard these days that when teams get into the bullpen, and I'm talking more about right-handers than left-handers, the guy is probably going to throw 97.
Every day they see it.
Every team's got him.
Every day. Every team. You're right. I mean, I can't think of that many guys that are under the hitting speed. If they do, they throw from the side. They've got a crossover step. It's like they're stepping into the dugout, winging it at you.
Yeah. Romo, Lopez, those guys.
Brad Ziegler. That's why, I mean, a normal game, a guy gets 4 at bats. He's going to face 3 pitchers.
Crawford takes low, 1-2.
And every arm is big, and every guy that doesn't have a big arm, he's got some kind of funkiness that he can throw at you.
Out of play.
You go back to the 60s when you had guys on every staff that were getting 15, 20, 25, sometimes 30 complete games. Well, you're getting all your at-bats against those guys.
Now look, guys that threw that many complete games, I mean, some of them threw fairly hard. Crawford down the left field line. Dickerson will run into that wall fairly hard.
Oh, he smoked it with his right leg.
Came up a little bit short. It is padded down there, but I don't blame you.
He's feeling it. If you're on the mound, you see a guy go out there and take on a wall. I mean,
both knees.
It could have been worse. He could have hit the phone.
Wow.
Yeah, he's taking inventory.
Stretch him out.
He's going to be feeling that tomorrow when he wakes up. Hope he's all right.
Crawford right into the luxury level. Really close to where our CSN suite is. One and two. On the ground to third, and Solarte will throw out Crawford. It would be called the suite that we've never been invited to. That's the suite.
The suite that is off limits to broadcast.
Game from there.
Now, why has that not even ever been discussed?
Serious.
Well, it's kind of because we do it from here, which is the same thing.
We did a game from there.
That was fun.
We did a number of games from Right center field.
That will never happen again.
No, we get rain, we get pooped on. It was everything, man.
It was the total elements.
We almost lost Grady that night.
Grady Lever, our stage manager, who is our boss here in the booth, who, by the way, is quitting at the end of the year.
He's a quitter. Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Did a game from the camera basket down the left field line and the camera basket down the right field line.
Yeah, that was fun.
And one from right below. Here is Hernandez. High, deep, out of here. Hernandez, it's his 2nd of the year. And I'll say this for my friend Steve Kravitz. Yes, it's Gorky's Park.
It is Gorky's Park. Yeah, when you take a free trip around the bags, and this time it's not a left-handed pitcher. He takes on the power arm from the right side, and this is middle in. And I think his elbows were bent. I mean, that's a good power stroke right there. Gorky's Park.
I got a text from Steve. He said, hey, if he gets another hit, it's Gorky's Park. Well, he got another hit. He hit it out as this is behind second. And Sardinas is going to make the catch. Well, it's AT&T Park, but tonight it's Gorky's Park. And he got all of this one. Middle in. It's bye-bye baby. It's 4-1 Giants.
Every out-of-market game live in HD on more than 400 supported devices, and enjoy a free subscription to @Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv.
Third career 3-hit game. Last time he did it when he was with the Marlins. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your oil change tune-up and repair experts.
So Will Smith, the new pitcher now for the Giants. With the Brewers and the Giants, 46th time he has come in, 1-4 with a 3.97 ERA. Throwing the ball well, low 90s fastball, curveball and a slider.
Ryan Schimpf is the hitter. And a check swing roller on a breaking ball. Somewhere, Jeremy Affeldt is smiling. Check in with Amy G.
All right, guys, it is fair to say that Joe Nathan has come full circle with his baseball career. Of course, he was drafted by the Giants. He was with them from '99 to 2003, and 13 years later, he's back at AT&T Park as a San Francisco Giant. I spoke to him earlier today. He said it was so special to come back here Sunday night. He actually went into the clubhouse when the team returned from Arizona. He wanted to get the lay of the land. He said things looked a little bit different, but he said when he came here yesterday, what he loved the most was to see how many employees are still here from when he was here his first time as a San Francisco Giant. He said he missed it a lot here. When the Giants reached out after the Cubs let him go, it was a no-brainer to come back. Special place, special people. He's glad to be here, guys.
He's a good dude, Amy. Here's Alex Dickerson. And I got to tell you something. For a stretch there, he was on his way to the Hall of Fame.
He was as good as anybody in the game, closing out ball games. And he made a lot of friends wherever he went. So it's good to have him back in the family.
Plus, how many guys can walk around, play in this park, and say that they played in Candlestick?
Like two. I mean, they're still playing?
Yeah. Well, there's probably 5 or 6. We had the list.
I know Adrian Beltre is one of them.
Beltran, Ortiz, AJ Przinsky, 2 and 2.
So
there's not many.
Sergio Romo.
Now only 2 have actually played at Candlestick, and that would be Beltre and Joe Nathan. The others, had it fit their schedule, they would have.
But they were in the big leagues in 1999.
That's exactly right.
Candlesticks last year.
Got him.
Take a look at
Rosales is going to pinch hit.
hard slider. Just take it out low, out of the strike zone. You've got count leverage. Hope he chases. And indeed he does.
So Bruce Bochy's going to let Smith pitch to Rosales. Romo's up. I do believe Romo's would have come in if somebody would have reached, and may come in if Rosales reaches. And the first pitch is outside and low, 1 ball and no strikes. Giants 4, Padres 1. And it's low. Quick turnaround. Play baseball tomorrow. And a strike. 2-1. And then the Cardinals on Thursday night. Good to see Mike Matheny, David Bell. 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2-2. How about David Bell, who played for the Giants in 2002? He ends up now residing in Santa Rosa. His wife, a couple of kids. So he loves it.
It's not to love.
I guess people in Santa Rosa would say, well, what are you talking about? Of course.
Great country.
2-2 pitch. Here it is. He got him, and that's going to end the inning. Nice outing for Will Smith. Adrianza's going to lead things off. All night, day baseball. Pregame live will start at noon, and we'll have the game for you right around 12:30. You can see it right here on CSN Bay Area. And it is the home of authentic Giants fan is CSN.
New pitcher down for the Padres is going to be former Giant farmhand Jake Smith, who was with the Giants organization this year, and he was on the big league roster. And there was a move that had to be made. He became available, and the Padres claimed to put him right in Double-A ball, and he caught fire. He had kind of a slow start this year. He was the closer last year in San Jose. Did a great job. Smith, 6'4", 190-pounder, 26 years old. He's a rook. Just got called up September 1st.
And the first pitch, it hit him. So Smith's not making friends.
Well, I got to believe he's a little amped up right now. It's a hard thrower. You'll see low to mid 90s. The sink can cut the ball. He's got a change up. So a little cutter. He hits him right on the left shin. Now indeed. Yeah, that's going to be a nice bag. I mean, those are the type of things that could affect tomorrow's game.
Absolutely. So here's Connor Gillespie. And the pitch is wide. 1 ball and no strikes. Gillespie at 244, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. -2-0.
Yeah, a little over-amped right now. Jake Smith, a 48th round pick in 2011. I mean, that's getting close to the end of the day. When you're a 48th round pick and you make it to the big leagues, you're carrying a flag for a lot of people.
Soft toss. Adrianza back. And getting loose in the bullpen. What do you think?
Hunter Strickland. And if the score stays the same, it would be a save situation.
3-0.
There's Hunter Strickland.
For a pinch hitter, this is the at-bat that you wait for all day. You could get up in the morning and you're thinking about this at-bat, and it takes a walk.
So, 2 free gifts to start the inning from Jake Smith. And that's going to bring Darren Balsley out, and he recognizes what's going on out here. You can imagine the emotion that Jake Smith had is coming back to play against the team that he came up through professional baseball with. And if you're a pitching coach, I mean, you just kind of try and talk calm and just kind of bring a little peace between the ears if you can.
Dave Winfield will always be remembered as a Padre. Once tried to charge my partner, and my partner just knocked him off the mound.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's our show, our story.
That's right. Dave Winfield, if you're listening, I didn't say that.
I did. And it's high to Pagan. Came in the second one time. It was a day game in spring training.
Dave Winfield.
Yeah. And it grew dark. He was so big coming in. It just was like the shadows, just that was it.
6'7".
I thought, my goodness, they're playing at night.
He got drafted in 3 sports.
So 2-0 to Pagan. Smith having his problems. And the strike. Foot in there. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Pagan taking all the way.
Joe Nathan is jogging down to the pen. Bochy will not use Strickland, I'm assuming, if the Giants start scoring some runs here in the 8th. This is line to left, but Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch. Yeah, we always have this available because it's always fun to watch. This is Mike knocking down Winfield. Actually hit him in the hand, and here he comes.
Well, Barry Foote, who was the slowest guy in baseball, caught up from behind, and then it just all kind of broke loose.
Yeah, in those days, they'll let you stay in the game.
I got kicked out. Winfield was not kicked out.
They let you stay in the game. There's a little flare to second, and it'll be a double play. So Adrianza got caught off, and now we will go to the 9th, and it's 4-1 Giants.
That's right. Tonight, right after the Giants postgame live, right here on CSN Bay Area. I'm at Fareed, Dave Feldman. They will be your host. They will go into the Giants clubhouse for reaction from this one. And they're going to talk about Chip Kelly Day right after the Niners win. And Raiders in the national spotlight. They'll tell you all about that story, that and more. Hyundai Sportsnet Central right after Giants postgame live. 4-1 Giants. We're in the top of the 9th. That means it is a save opportunity, and the man coming in trying to nail it down would be Hunter Strickland. 68th time that he has come into a game. He has 3 saves on the year. Strickland with 52 strikeouts and 17 walks in 57 2/3. You're going to see mid to high 90s with a with a fastball that he's now thrown a lot of two-seamers with. Hard slider and a split.
So it'll be Derek Norris. As you see, Joe Panik comes in to play second base. First pitch low, 1 ball and no strikes. Amarista and then John Jay. Off the plate, 2-0.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but that first strike does a lot to calm you down.
Calm you down or me down or everybody down?
Oh, yeah, in this case, everybody. But certainly the guy behind the ball throwing it.
Pence coming in, and it's going to fall. So Morris gets a little bloop. And here's Amarista.
Well, the beauty of a 3-run lead is if that happens to you, in your mind, the runner at first base does not exist. Different story, of course, with a 1-run lead or even a 2-run lead, but 3-run leads, I mean, that's your mulligan right there.
Amarista with a base hit in the 7th inning. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing. And going to foul into the glove of Brown. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Pagan is fairly shallow and left and towards the line. And Maurice is a guy that he'll hit the ball all over the place.
And he has good speed. He's not an easy guy to double up.
Marisa did this against Contos in the 7th inning. He got behind and he just kept fouling pitches off.
Feisty.
Pest.
Pain in the neck. Gnat in your ear. All those things and more.
How to play again.
I mean, Strickland just reaching back. I mean, he's throwing 2 types of fastball. I mean, he's 4-seaming and 2-seaming, but no evidence of the slider, no evidence of the split.
Got him.
And stays persistent with number 1 and blows him away.
Here's John Jay.
I mean, that's his country heart, but that's 2-seaming. I mean, that's something he's throwing a lot of now, where early in his career he didn't throw hardly any. A little movement running away from Amarista, and he gets the swing through.
John Jay has a couple of hits. And he flares one out to Pagan, and it's going to fall. So John Jay's got the flare going tonight.
3-hit night for John Jay. And just like that, the Padres get the tying run in the batter's box.
Sardinas is 1 for 4.
Kevin Quackenbush, the right-hander for the Padres, starting to get heated up. Just in case.
Out of play. Myers is on deck. Hit on the ground. Posey slows it down, and Strickland did not cover. So it'll be a base hit.
Well, let's watch Strickland and watch how long it took for him to get a head of steam over to first, and it simply took too much time. And he allowed Sardinas, who runs well, an opportunity to leg it out, and indeed he did. And it wasn't even close. So more drama to the inning. Now the bases are loaded. Giants do get Oakert back up in the bullpen, the lefty. And you know what Bruce Bochy's upset about? A missed assignment from Strickland to cover the base.
So here's Myers.
Who loves the bases loaded. 351 lifetime with 1 grand slam.
One ball and no strikes. Oakert is in the bullpen getting loose.
Bochy is looking for some answers in his bullpen. There has been some inconsistencies in it. And it has been a tough month for the Giants in the save department. They are 4 for 9.
So it's 2-0 to Myers. Myers fouls this one down the right field line and out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike.
So he had to come after him in that 2-0 count. Matt Kemp headed out to Atlanta in the trade. Will Myers is leading his Padres in RBIs with 80.
You got Norris at third, Jay at second, Sardinas is at first. A walk here puts the tying run in scoring position. Three and 1. And he walked him. So it's now 4-2.
So once again, Dave Righetti being called upon by the skipper to go out there and settle down Strickland.
Solarte is 1 for 3. His history against Strickland, 1 for 3. And the one hit a home run. So, with the walk, John Jay at second now represents the tying run. Solarte is a switch hitter.
With power. Got 15 bombs on the year.
On the ground foul. He started him off with a breaking ball. And it's 0-1.
May have been part of the message from Righetti. Use your pitches.
Yeah,
pitch.
Get those guys off the fastball. Although, you know, eventually you're going to get a fastball. Strickland looking around. It's no balls and 1 strike. And the Giants right-hander deals, swinging a foul over the backstop. It's 0-2. So Jay's at third, Sardinas at second, Myers at first. That's what Brown wanted, a high fastball, 1-2.
Well, now an opportunity. After the high fastball, he could go back foot slider out of the strike zone down. Solarte wants to swing it. And he will chase.
Karams, they're going to get the out at first. Coming in to score is Jay. So it goes 1-4-3 on the putout. And here comes Bruce Bochy. So the kid Okert's coming in. It's 4-3. And we'll be back. Here in the 9th inning, and Stephen Okert is coming in.
And you take a look at the numbers. 12th time he's come in. He's never had a save in the big leagues. Never had a save opportunity. He has 9 strikeouts in 9 2/3 innings. And he's throwing a lot of confidence right now. Lefties hitting just a .188 against him. And when you take your at bat, you're going to see a low 90s fastball, a curveball, and a slider. He does have a changeup, but he'll throw that when he sees right-handers, which it really hasn't been that frequently. Giants 51 one-run games. They're 27 and 24, the most in the big leagues. That's how they roll.
So Oakland to face Schimpf. Schimpf waits, and it's up high. 1 ball and no strikes. One for 4. Overshift is on. And it's popped back and out of play.
Staying in tight with that fastball. Load up the right side of the infield. Defensive Schimpf. Outfield pretty straight away.
One and 2.
3 pitches, 3 fastballs. On the last one at 94, he has not shown him his breaking ball yet, and I think Schimpf was sitting on one there, 1-1.
Smoked and gone. And just like that, the Padres have taken the lead. Schimpf had 2 strikes on him, and he hits it out of the park. How about that?
And he never saw a breaking ball. 4 pitches, 4 fastballs. And he gets every bit of this one. Wow. And he took on the deep part of the yard.
Yes, he did. So here's Dickerson. And Dickerson takes a strike. Well, the Giants have some work to do. They got Posey, Pence, and Crawford coming up. And this is fouled out of play. This is hit into center field and hit well. Hernandez back, and he's going to make the catch. So 5 runs on the board. And it'll be Posey, Pence, and Crawford coming up. 6-4 Padres.
Now, new pitcher now for the Padres will be Kevin Quackenbush. 53rd time that he has come in. This is just the third opportunity that he has had to save a ball game. He's 1-2 in that regard. 7-6, 40 strikeouts against 21 walks in 52 innings. You're going to see a low 90s fastball, big curveball from the high 3/4 release. He also has a slider and a split. But pretty much you're going to see fastball, curveball. Well, Buster Posey has been in a home run drought. Hasn't hit one since July 16th, and the last guy that he hit it off of, Kevin Quackenbush. Opposite field shot, Petco Park in San Diego.
Right now, the Giants need a base runner. And a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. And a bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So work to do, as you say.
And a strike to make it 1-2 to Buster Posey. Buster had a double in the first, a single in the third, and then 2 fly balls to right. Two and 2.
So pretty easy take there in a 1-2 count. If you're Posey, I mean, you need to get on. Put some thoughts in the mind of Kevin Quackenbush. Giants don't need a home run here so much as they need a base runner.
On the ground to third, and Solarte will make the play. 1 out. And here's Pence. Hunter Pence, 1 for 3. And a breaking ball for a strike.
That is straight over the top right there.
Swing. Crawford on deck.
So ahead the count 0-2. Start bouncing that big curveball. Think about Quackenbush's curveball from that high 3/4 release. He'll strike out righties and lefties with it. That's a good one. And he definitely has the look of a late inning reliever.
Yes, he does. And it's down the right field line. That'll be out of play.
Kind of mountain man on mountain man here with Quackenbush taking on Pence.
Got him. 2 outs here in the ninth. So here's Crawford. Crawford 1 for 3. And a Pitches high. Crawford trying to get on. You need a bloop in the blast. Hey, look, we watched the Padres do it. Off the chest of Shep, and that's the ball game. So the Giants take a 3-run lead to the 9th, and they cannot hold on.
Well, it's a hard way to lose. It really is. And that's now 10 save opportunities in the month of September, and they've only converted 4 of them. And this is a very, very difficult loss, and it's just a string of them here in the last week.
So now you look to Madison Bumgarner tomorrow. Final score, Giants 6. Make that Padres 6, Giants 4. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned. Eastern's Giants postgame live with interviews and the wrap starts right now.
Hey,